So the point of this video isn't to like discourage technology or to say that VR is bad. In fact, I'm quite excited to experience the whole thing. But I think there's something to be said about ignoring our dogs, our spouses, and being in our own little world. There's been many podcasters and other YouTubers that have pointed out certain aspects that could be negative about this emerging world. And I am unconvinced that any of it will work unless they make it actually like glasses and not with like the weird little borders that you see. Actual glasses, and I think that they're a few years off, but I do think that we will achieve it, and I think we'll have AI assistant and VR glasses right on our face. I think we'll probably still have phones. Like, that's not going to replace my phone. Maybe a phone will be as powerful as my laptop, and my laptop will be as powerful as my desktop, and my desktop will be even more powerful, or maybe we'll all be working on the cloud. I hope not, because I want to own my own technology. And then there's the point that humans have been using technology since the dawning of humanity. Cave paintings on the wall would show our children's and our children's children's how the technology before them went, and we stepped on the shoulders of giants to make the technology we have today. We sharpened the spears, we went hunting and gathering in groups, working together to hone our technology, to hone fire, to create houses, cars, automobiles, the horse and carriage, you name it. We invent things. That's what humans do. Our mind is what allowed us to take over this planet. And as we progress, there's always a backlash to it. The older generation, or even the generation present, is always scared of the future. And there's something to be said about TV as more of a social event than a computer is, or a cell phone. When books first came out, people said if you read too much, it would rot your brain. I remember a similar thing sitting in front of the television when I was a child, and when the internet first started popping up, everybody said that that was bad for you. Now it's social media and other technological things, staring at our phones and all these things we're worried about. Anything in excess is bad, right? You can do anything too much. But I don't think technology or a headset VR experience that I'm very much looking forward to when it becomes great, especially like using multiple monitors to be able to edit these videos, very much excites me. And the only thing I worry about is the narrative of the ones that control it, right? Like, what are they going to use this tremendous power for? And it's the same thing in history. There's good leaders and bad leaders that control the technology, but the technology itself isn't inherently negative. It all depends on how you use it. I mean, VR, you could maybe use VR and see an old friend you wouldn't normally see. You could use VR with your best friend in the same room and experience things that we never could experience before. Education, I mean, it just opens up. I mean, I'm so much more educated because the web came to be. When I was a child, I mean, I didn't have like access to the best education where I'm at in this rural area. Our school system pretty much sucked, and I had a horrible time in school. But I very much enjoyed Wikipediaing things and learning things on my own. I mean, that's how I learned how to make these videos later in life, but still, I think every piece of technology, from a knife to a VR headset, is a tool, and that tool can be used for good or evil. And within your own life, you could use it in a healthy way or an unhealthy way. And it's both up to us as consumers, voting with our wallets, and the people that are making the technology to decide how it is used in the future. Like the video.